Yo, what's good, everyone? Y'all see the title, let's get it. So, GOP outrage over Biden talks to pay migrant families separated at border. Prominent Republicans have criticized a reported proposal to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars in compensations to families who suffer under the zero-tolerance migration policy of former President Trump. The Wall Street Journal reported that the Justice, Homeland Security, and Health and Human Services departments were among the agencies negotiating settlements of $450,000 per person affected by the policy that led to families being separated at the U.S. southern border. From spring 2018, Border Patrol agents apprehended and jailed parents on charges of illegally entering the U.S. Images of children being wrenched from their families to be placed in shelters sparked widespread condemnation. In June 2018, a federal judge in California ordered the government to rescind the policy and reunite families. Around 5,500 children were separated, but an estimated 1,000 have still not been returned to their families. CBS News reported earlier in October. Lawyers for some 940 families have said the separations caused long-term emotional distress and trauma both to parents and children, the journal reported. As President Joe Biden faces pressure to fulfill a campaign promise to overturn Trump's anti-immigration legacy, some prominent Republicans have posted on Twitter to condemn the reports about compensation. South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham tweeted, I just about fell out my chair when I read this. For the sake of our country, I hope this reporting is an error. This would be an outrage. Donald Trump Jr. used more evocative language in his tweet, writing, "Holy." He went on to take a broad swipe at the Democrats. You lost your business, your job, family members whose funerals you couldn't attend, he added. The IRS wants to audit you if you had $600 in your bank account. The government gave you $2,000. But if you're inconvenienced coming here illegally, $450,000 each. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene of Georgia tweeted about the reported $1 billion bill that could follow if the reparations were paid. All while Biden keeps the border wide open so more people can illegally invade, she wrote. In a follow-up message, she added, the white Democrat president, y'all excuse me, I'm on one, wants to pay reparations of $450,000 each to illegal immigrants, but totally snubbed Democrat Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee's reparations bill for Black Americans earlier this year. Not building back better, Joe. Only a minority of the separated families could be eligible for the compensation payments, and many have not filed an administrative complaint to the government for fear of reprisal, sources have told the New York Times. Lee Gellerant, the lead negotiator on behalf of the families and deputy director of the ACLU Immigrant Rights Project, told the Times compensation for the families was the right thing, but the Biden administration would be judged on whether it gave a pathway for these families to remain in the United States. Other conservative lawmakers and commentators have criticized the reported negotiations. So, for all my people out there, my black people that love being Democrats on the left wing, this is the respect we get. This is by Newsweek.com. This is the thing that I'm talking about. All black people got was damn another holiday for nothing. They didn't say nothing about, on this day you save 50% off on whatever you spend. The police ain't gonna bother you. Nothing. None of that. So that's why I'm more so of an independent now. I'm an independent now. Whoever sparks my interest on what it is and I see that they have a track record of standing by what they say, I'll vote for them. But this is my point of not being a Democrat no more, not caring about it being a conservative. Not saying I wouldn't vote for either or if they align with what I feel is right, that they need to, actually do those things, or looking at the track record that they actually do that thing. It's on me to do my research, study, and find out, for them to be true. You know what I'm saying? That they hold true and they have a track record of, you know what I mean? But the sad thing is, black people, we so, let's stick with this side because of X, Y, Z. And it's like, no, we got to start worrying about a handout. You know what I mean? Like, look at this. You see what they did with the Asian crime hate bill. We see what they did with just this now. They're in talks of paying $450,000 to people who came to this country illegally. And I'm not saying, you know, if it wasn't dire straits and you feel you got to do whatever the hell you got to do to get away from it. But they're saying that they could have waited to get processed through the system and be legal. And they came here anyway. They did something wrong. They got separated. And then now you're supposed to give them $450,000 a piece, but you won't give black people money that was brought to this country. That just, it shows you what it is, what people have their agendas, and you can't sit around and wait for no damn handout. And that's what I keep saying. I don't care whoever tries to claim me to be a leftist Democrat, because I've had this conversation online with people in comment sections and stuff and videos done. It's like, if you listen to my videos, then you see that I say I don't screw with either side like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go for what's right when it comes to voting. I'm independent. I'm not a damn Democrat or a Republican. But if that candidate is running, they have a track record of doing that, besides what they always said, but they've always done. I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat. I'll vote for you. But I'm not going to pledge allegiance to nan damn side. Period. So I don't know how much more proof y'all need, or how much more spit got to come in your eye glands and all of that for you to see what it really is. Y'all better stay up to date. Keep learning. This your boy JTL. Make sure y'all subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I'm out. Chip.